Hi, all. I'm back. I think this is where we left off with the Chemistry Cafe. Same notion as with the DNA Diner, in that we'll be doing menu work. You'll notice that Mrs. Higley has also joined our science conversation here. We plan to add voiceovers to each of these slides, conversations that include directions for our students, as well as information that they need to know in order to be successful. Here would be yet another example of a menu. And finally, I wanted to leave you with one more thing you can do with Bitmojis, which is to create posters. You can create these posters using Canva, which is the next tool that I'd like to share with you. So at this time, I'm going to exit out of that. I did want to share with you a couple of other things. Classroom banners. For those of you that are Google Classroom users, you can create a classroom banner that is similar to your classroom or anything else using your Bitmoji, and then you can insert it into the top of your Google Classroom page. And during this professional development session, I will be teaching you how exactly to do that as well. Now on to the next part of the presentation, which is how to make content visually appealing utilizing Canva. So I am a huge infographic fan. You may be familiar with Minutemen Pride, and I know that the high school and the junior high both use this. You may have seen these posters. I created these posters using the Minutemen Pride expectations in Canva. Additionally, other Minutemen Pride expectations that you will see throughout the junior high and the high school are posters such as this. Again, I've created those using Canva. Canva isn't just for teachers. It can also be used for students as well. But I want to share with you some of the other ways that I use it in my classroom. All of my syllabi, as well as my safety guidelines, that are posted in my classroom expectation posters, etc. I have created all using Canva. So I want to share with you my safety guidelines. I have linked these into actual Google Forms, and parents are responsible for signing this along with their syllabi, electronic etiquette documents, and their grading expectations as well. So that's just a little look at that. Here is the electronic etiquette document that I spoke of, all of which has been created in Canva. I have actually been able to use our print shop here at Concord and actually have these printed and displayed in my classroom as well. This may look familiar to you, as this is one of the menus that I created for the DNA Diner in my introduction video about Bitmoji. So I kind of actually have merged Bitmoji and Canva together. And interestingly enough, in Canva, you can actually link your Bitmoji account so you can use both together. Last year, I had the privilege of teaching at the Move Up Academy, and so here are some documents that I made in Canva that are geared more towards the high school student. So you can use Canva for elementary all the way up through grade 12. This is an example of my syllabus for the Move Up class, for my Move Up classroom last year. My 8th grade one is very similar, but I just kind of wanted to give you a broad view of how I use Canva. So hopefully that's kind of got your mind spinning. You've started to begin thinking about how you could use Bitmoji as well as Canva in your classrooms, how you can actually merge the two of them. If I go back to my virtual classroom, you'll see that those posters that I just shared with you are also in my Google Classroom banner, and they're also in my virtual classroom as well. So I hope that you've enjoyed this introduction. I hope that you've got some great ideas to start thinking about how you can use Bitmojis and Canva in your classroom, as well as how your students can use these as well. I look forward to continue to working with you, and stay tuned for the next day. Have a great one.